All right. It's August 26th, Monday afternoon at 5:09. I'm on my way to Hunter's to throw a frisbee, and I figured I'd try recording not what I bought this for. I actually bought this to record bit ideas on my way home so I don't lose them. Which happens a lot. I get excited after a good set, and on the way home, I have like 30 ideas come to me. I try to jot them down while I'm driving, and you would think, oh, well, then don't you just pull off to the side of the road, or whenever you arrive at your destination, that's would only make sense that you sit down and write those bits out so you don't forget them. But no, I don't do that. No. I get on my phone and go on Instagram for 2 hours out of some type of fear, excitement-based response, and my lizard brain just takes over instantly upon pulling into my driveway. So, thus the tape recorder. Look, this is the audio quality. It's really just for me. I highly, highly doubt anybody will be able to get through this solely based on the audio quality of this. But yeah, I'm driving, and maybe this is a driving podcast. Not like we talk about cars and the thrill of driving on the open road, but more of I'm in the car and I'm driving and I'm recording myself talk. Because I think that to me seems interesting, maybe, like comedian in car by self, going places, kind of, literally, figuratively, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. It is just me. I didn't really have anything planned, but I'll tell you, I do feel good, I'm feeling good. Sets coming together. Stuff is coming together. Just got to stay out there, keep working, keep going. And, we had a new moon, Mercury went retrograde, and I know a lot of people aren't into, the whole astrology thing, but I swear to God, dude, to me, I'm not saying it's an exact science, but I buy it. I do. I'll take it at face value of, you're telling me that, like, you're measuring the planets and the stars in our accordance with that, based on the energy field we exist in, how that greater energy field is affecting our energy field. I mean, to me, it just makes sense. Then again, I was also raised by a woman who smokes weed every day and loves going to psychics. So I don't know if I'm necessarily the most unbiased in that respect. But every time there's a new moon or Mercury goes retrograde or whatever, energy shifts, man. I feel it, like a couple months back, I was just in the pocket, and I think I'm getting back in the pocket now after a couple weeks of the new moon. But it took me a minute. It did. It's just, man, it's like, it'd be like watching, your favorite player or something if you're a fan of baseball, and he's just, everything coming over the plate is getting hit out, just bam, home run, and then all of a sudden it's just strikeout. That's how it felt. But you got to that's when you get back to your process and stay steady in your dedication. And it is crazy how much of life to me is really just sports. Like, you listen to these sports guys, every sports interview post-game is typically the same thing. There's a few guys that are loud, like 1 in 100. Once every generation, you get a guys like a Ron Artest or like a Manny Ramirez or like one of these outspoken, like a Chad Ochocinco. Like, it just doesn't. Those guys are few and far between because you can't sustain a high level of anything riding the waves. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't. Like, you're like so many of these comics I'm seeing, like, they post everything they're doing, they post. I don't get that. I genuinely don't think it's helpful. And like, why are you showing me you putting in the work? Show me the finished product. I don't care. I don't care if it took you one set to get the best possible, the most funny you could possibly be in one set, one time, one try. And you can just do that at will. I don't care if you don't write at all, or if you do write. I don't want to see you doing it. I want to see the finished product. I don't care. But people got to post. They got to keep up. Oh, you got to let people know. You got to let people know you're doing it. Why? Why do you have to let people know? If you're thinking, oh, I'm going to get booked, someone's going to book me from seeing that. No. People book you for a million reasons. Never once is anyone going to book you because you post every day. Hey, this guy posts every day. I bet he's funny. If you see him be funny, hey, I'd like that. That guy's funny. Clearly been putting in the work. The work shows itself. The work speaks for itself. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to package it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to do it. And so yeah, that's I don't know how I got on that, but yeah, I'm driving. I don't know. Maybe I'll look back at this at some day. You know, it's 2024 as I'm recording this. Life's pretty good, man. You know, I am fresh out of Chapter 7 bankruptcy and living in my mom's basement. But I feel great. I genuinely feel great. And I haven't felt that. I felt that now for a good bit of time, but leading up to that, I did not. And that's tough, man, when you're just kind of, it's not so much that, you know, you're getting shot every day or you're fucking destitute. Thankfully, I'm lucky in that. But when it's just this malaise, it's this acceptance of less, this acceptance of mediocrity. That is true depression, nihilistic, and nihilism, I think, sets in at that point, because there's no clear way out. It wasn't like you know, anybody was attacking me or there was any malevolence. It was just pure mediocrity across the board. I was overweight, out of shape. I wasn't doing anything for my future self. And to flash forward like 6 months from that, it's wild how much can change. And I mean, I remember thinking that, like, man, these people's lives that you see, you know, you hear these stories of these people that their whole life changes in a year. And at that time, I couldn't fathom that, but it can. It just takes hard work and focus and a lack of external motivation and a serious focus and gain on internal motivation, because that's the only separator there is in life. And it's natural. You don't have to try for internal motivation. If you're an ambitious person, it comes with the territory. It comes with the starter kit. As soon as you turn that thing on, you are motivated internally by something so much bigger than you that you just got to get out of the way. And any idea of success or making it or proving somebody wrong or this or that, anything, that's all ego. And ego will fuck you at the bottom, will fuck you at the top. Ego will always fuck you because it's not real. And it's making you make real life decisions on something that's completely in your own head. Everything in life that you want, I promise you, is not going to be as gold as you think it is when you get it. And if you're someone that has spent their entire lives in the pursuit and the only gasoline you've had is your own ego and your own just grandiose vision of the world, bravo to you for making it. Because first of all, the level of discipline and dedication and willpower that requires when it's a constant push and never a pull, you're incredible. You're one of one. But for everybody else, it doesn't work because it's not about outcome. It's about input and getting better at inputting. That's it. That's really all the work is. And every day is another step in that direction and another foot in that direction. So, I don't know. I do know. I say I don't know a lot, and I don't know why I say it. Because I do know. I just don't have, the balls to let it ride, But I also say I'm sorry a lot. I've noticed that. My coworker today grabbed his bag when I was sitting next to it, and I wasn't even in his way, really. He just grabbed it, and I was like, I'm sorry. Like, why am I sorry? What did I do? What the fuck did I do? His bag's sitting there. That's my problem? Fuck you. Get your own bag. I mean, he did, but fuck, man. Why am I apologizing so much? See, this is why I can't go to therapy, because if I bring this kind of shit up to a therapist, they're going to take it seriously and really want to dive in. I'm all for a good dive in. Believe you me, nothing more I love than a fucking dive. Like, I wish everyone I met in the world I could dive deep with, just off the bat. I think, yes, it would probably make my life exhausting, like at the grocery store talking to every fucking employee I see about their deepest rooted childhood traumas and how they've overcome them. But way better than small talk. I suck shit at small talk. I've never been good at it. I don't think I ever will. I don't want to be good at it. Like, what kind of sociopath is good at small talk? Like, at scale. Like, people have certain, like, demos. Like, at work I can turn it on because I have to. But, like, oh, God, dude. Just the griminess of it. How's the weather? Oh, yeah, so-and-so, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to fucking kill myself. I can't take this. Who enjoys this? Like, Jesus Christ. God, I hate small talk. I think small talk might be the number one cause of cancer. Like, before smoking, before genetics, I think it's literally just how many times a day do you talk about the weather with people? And if it's more than one, you're going to get testicular cancer. I think it's a direct correlation there. Because I think God invented deep talk and the devil invented small talk, and we live in a world of small talk because, so I've got about 6 minutes left here. I don't know, y'all. I'm single, been single for a little bit now. It's been nice. I could tell there's a few good parts about being single. I mean, it's just like being in a relationship. Really, your baseline happiness goes up or down, and if your baseline happiness, at least in my experience, is rooted on another person and their happiness, you're already fucked. You have to be happy by yourself first, and that's really what I'm learning. And I'm working on a lot of stuff that I don't think a relationship gives you the bandwidth mentally to work on. So that's been nice, but you get horny, you get lonely. It happens to the best of us, and all you can do is recognize those feelings, beat your dick into a blood. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it happens. You just get through it. You don't fucking do some dumb shit like call an ex or hit them up or something. And you can't also be out here thirsting. You can't be out here posting every goddamn day, every little thing you do. You can't be sliding into everyone's fucking DMs. You can't be on Hinge. You have to be a person. Like, that's relationship, married, single, divorced, widowed, it doesn't matter. You have to be you. You have to figure out who you are. And then you might find out in that process, I don't even want to be with anybody. And that's fine. I still would like kids and all of that stuff, but I'm also not out here rushing. I'm not in a rush to do that. I'm lucky enough I am a white male in America. Probably the best thing to be born into, socioeconomically speaking, in the world, hands down, hands fucking down. But so what? Am I gonna like? I could reproduce, and any guy could do this, but like, there's no biological clock on a male. Again, I decide when the clock begins and ends. You know, I look at my dick and I'm like, look at me, I am the captain. All right, I'm gonna call it there. I'm getting off the highway. I don't know what the fuck this was, but if this is me in like 10 years listening to this, hope we're still doing stand up. I hope it's going well. I hope we're making money from it, but I also hope that we're just so deep in the pocket that it's pales in comparison to the craft and what it is. And if I end up posting this, then hope you all enjoy. Thanks. Bye.